Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Taurus, September 16, 2022. This is a good day to vocalize your feelings. You will find that by speaking out loud in regard to a problem, you will eventually talk your way to the solution. By externalizing what is going on in your head, the issue is somehow easier to handle. Keeping it all shut up inside gives it very little room to move around in. You are closer to the solution than you think. Find your voice and the answer will find you. Your social skills could be put to work today in order to advance your own ambitions, or perhaps to help out a colleague or employer. You'll do well and impress the people you meet, though you might find them a bit boring. Hang in there, some very positive results could stem from your efforts. A gift from a friend or lover could come your way, brightening your day considerably. You could be fighting off a cold today, in the midst of managing what appears to be 100 different tasks. Try to conserve energy today, because your strength could be a little depleted. Don't approach the day by trying to control other people or their behavior. Today people will be sorting out the stress of their own lives, and it's not your responsibility to intervene. It's best to concentrate on your own work instead. Sometimes you are able to tap into your intuition. You should pay attention to those inner voices that are guiding you. Maybe you will have a hunch about how to handle a relationship problem. Or you could get the sense that you should invest some money in the stock market, going with a particular stock. Something clear will come to your mind, and you should definitely act upon the message that you receive. Your family doesn't seem to be supporting you as much as usual. Instead, they are critical now and then. Don't go on the offensive, but listen carefully to what they are saying. Who knows, their objections may be justified. It's better to discuss this with friends, as they see matters more objectively. Your presence is more appealing and commanding than ever, so use that boost in charisma to make big things happen. Can anybody get enough of you? Not today, not by a long shot. Being tested, you seek proof as to whether the decisions you made regarding your love life are correct. It's possible others make you aware of having made a mistake. This is a good time to reevaluate your situation. Remain calm, be optimistic about the future and let events unfold. Better times are on the way. Expand your mind to its furthest reaches today. There is an incredible opportunity opening up for you in which you can make great strides in a creative realm. Follow the music. Pick up an instrument, go to the record store, or listen to a live band. Let the artist within you have room to play. Shoot for a goal and do not stop until you reach it. The moment has come to make a situation concrete and to give form to your ideas. Of course, you won't be able to do this without making an effort, but it will be worth it. You should take the reins, motivate yourself and others without delay, and starting today. In your professional life you should only count on your talent, rigor, and competence. Those you collaborate with tend to be jealous of your success sometimes, and you have had to pay a price for this through the animosity this has created. You will have to find the force within yourself to make things happen. An intense letter or phone call could come your way today, perhaps from someone whom you haven't seen for a while. You might find yourself running a lot of errands in your near neighborhood, or paying some visits to neighbors or relatives. You could also spend a lot of time reading, perhaps doing some research for a project of your own. If you've been thinking of starting a writing project, today's the day. Our eyes in the sky. The Taurus moon connects with Venus, Uranus, and the Sun today, which could cause your ego to take a hit. Try not to let unexpected news or encounters diminish your confidence or energy level. Early in the afternoon, the moon in a gentle space puts us in the mood to communicate with our allies. By discussing your issues with friends, you'll have an opportunity to heal a bit and gain a fresh perspective on your current situation. Don't underestimate the power of conversation today. A good chat will do wonders for your balance and mental clarity. This will be especially important as the day continues. Hold on to any wise advice you receive today. Her party is wrong. This date saw the dismantling of stable structures that were keeping us locked in fear-based patterns. We may be under the impression that we can restore order in our lives by creating a new ethical rulebook to live by. However, if we do, we will fall back into the same annoying hang-ups as before, because freedom and expansion are not procedural in nature. If we want our lives to look different, we can't continue to do things the same way and expect different results. Emotions might become stronger, and issues you thought you'd made peace with might re-emerge, undoing the emotional processing you went through during the day. Take extra steps to remain positive and grounded, because a minor aspect between the Moon and Mercury could cloud your judgment and have a negative effect on your self-worth. If you feel yourself backsliding to an emotionally unbalanced place, don't be afraid to pick up the phone and talk things out with a friend. In the pre-dawn hours, the Moon trines Venus, causing us to appreciate the finer things in life. The Taurus Moon engages our sensual appetites, while Venus in Virgo gives us a discerning eye for quality. Although this is a relaxing influence in our relationships, it is also likely one where we scrutinize our company. This is also a time where we can find a practical outlet for our creativity, whether through art, music, or working with fabrics, beauty supplies, or clay. Many of us will be asleep at this hour, and our dreams can be a good place to mine inspiration for artistic projects in waking life. Later in the morning, Mars in Gemini squares off with retrograde Juno, the asteroid of fidelity, in Pisces. At this time, our desires may be at cross purposes with our relationship or work contracts. And yet, we may aggressively want to maintain our partnerships, because we see them as fulfilling a specific need in our lives, perhaps enabling us to experience deeper compassion or spiritual cognizance. It is certainly not impossible to maintain a relationship contract, or even to begin a new one now. However, there will be obstacles to our success because our energy levels are not optimal, and the timing of situations may be comically bad. We could be busy with our careers. One person may become attracted just as another loses interest. A physical relationship may not be able to be consummated. Clashes of wills must be navigated. Because Mars is soon set to station retrograde, and Juno will station direct later in the year, this is the first of their two squares. The second pass will be on December 8th with Mars retrograde and Juno direct. Compare events that occur around these dates to draw personal parallels.